Hello, this is David Erickson with the eStrategy Internet Marketing blog at e-strategyblog.com. I have noticed I publish another blog called Minnesota Vikings Chat, minnesotavikingschat.com, covering, obviously, the Minnesota Vikings. Since this is a relatively new blog, but since publishing this, I've noticed YouTube spam. Because I search for a lot of video related to the Vikings for highlights as such to post on the site. I've noticed that after the game, and here I'll show you, after the game, when I search for highlights from the previous night's game, I encounter a lot of YouTube spam. So what I'm going to do here is search for Vikings versus Jets 2010 highlights. Okay, so that is the game from Monday night. The Vikings lost narrowly, heartbreakingly, but I'm going to search for highlights, and let's go through the search results and see what we get. Here we go, Vikings versus Jets highlights. Week 5 highlights 2010 NFL season from Laugh. Joe E. Laugh. Okay, let's just see whether this is
the Jets versus Viking game. After the first half.
Okay, here's Joey's commentary on the game. That's not really what I want as far as content is concerned, but it's not really spam either. It's just some guy's comments. So NFL Week 5, Minnesota Vikings versus New York Jets highlights. Okay, this is the second result from Robert Decembarski. Suspicious name as it is. Okay, so here we go. NFLstreaming.info. Watch the full game online. We've got a link to NFLstreaming.info. What these do is put together very compressed highlights. These are actually, highlights from the game, but typically they're out of order. They're not in the order that the game occurred, so they're just sort of haphazardly putting content up in order to capture views. Now, let's go back. Here's another one by Robert Dembarski, same person, okay? Minnesota Vikings versus New York Jets, full highlights, 10-11-2010. So we've got different headlines, right? This one's 451, that one's 451. Let's take a look at this video. So this is the same exact video. Okay, so they probably tweaked something at the end, changed it just a little bit so YouTube doesn't see it as duplicate content, but that's the same video. All right. Here we go. Madden moments with system EP 5 feet Minnesota Vikings versus this looks like it might be junk too, but we'll see. Actually, this is from machinima.com, so this is not junk. But they are taking advantage of the Vikings.
Hello, Machinima Sports. It's
search terms, but it was uploaded in June 18, so this was previous upload. This isn't taking advantage of the interest of last night's game. Here again, though, Robert Dembarski. More. 451 is the length of time of the video. Same video. Different wording in the headlines. So they're just sort of trying to accumulate views here. Robert Dembarski again. Same thing. This page is mostly spam. Most of the results are spam. So they're taking advantage of the interest in the game. They're putting up content that isn't really that good, and it's polluting the search results. YouTube needs to figure this out. They are sort of figuring it out. They cleaned it up after a while, but people, tend to search the next morning for NFL highlights and for event highlights. So YouTube spam, they need to do a better job of figuring that out. Google's done a pretty good job of figuring out spam in their general search and their Google search results, so now it's time to move on to YouTube and figure that out. So I don't want to spend all my time at minnesotavikingschat.com looking, sifting through video spam, but there you go. It's a problem. Anyway, this has been a marketing podcast of the eStrategy Internet Marketing blog at e-strategyblog.com. Come and visit for marketing content, subscribe via the RSS feed so you don't miss a post. My name is David Erickson. You can find me at the blog or on Twitter at @DErickson.